How's it going? How you doing? You having a good time? Having a good day? I hope so. Rant and chill. And I'm going to be ranting. Got something on my chest. See, it's been a while since I looked into Ethan Ralph's drama because I've actually been trying to be drama-free for a little while. It's too easy to make your content based on that stuff. You're kind of like... I feel like when you do that, you kind of depend on them. I get it. You want to laugh at their expense, all that stuff. That stuff is fun. But Ethan Ralph, I believe, has lost his check mark. Has lost his verification on Twitter. Ethan Ralph has went so far on wanting to dox. He blatantly said that he'll dox any person. Any person, well, any Antifa person, really. Blatantly out there open. But that's not what I'm ranting here about. I don't care that he lost the check mark. I'm glad he lost. It's great. What I do care about, what I'm interested in, is the pill stream that'll be coming very soon, shortly after that, because that is big. That is big. All right. Ethan Ralph loves the fact that he's verified on Twitter. Check it out. I don't know. I'm blocked. He has me blocked. Go check it out. Has Ethan Ralph lost his verification yet? Has he lost it? How's it going, Eisenhorn? How's it going, Kaiser? How's it going? What I want to rant about, though, Ethan Ralph is doing something else that's I consider to be very fucking dirty and disgusting and wrong. If you want to get all morals and ethical here and all that, it's one thing to have a teenage girlfriend, a teenage live-in girlfriend that you got pregnant, who would be due what sometime... Where? March? Maybe? April? Like, when would she be due? It's one thing to have an 18-year-old, 19-year-old living girlfriend that's pregnant that you knocked up because you want to own the A-logs that way. Then you want to get sloppy seconds from Digibro, a pedo lover, lolly lover. Digibro is literally someone who would want to fuck his baby sister. That's who Digibro is. Okay. A disgusting, degenerate thing. He had a girlfriend that's trans or something. So just a dick somewhere in there. I don't know. That's your thing. That's your thing, you know. But I guess that's Ethan Ralph's thing because that's what he's about now. So not only is he, not only did he knocked up an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, whatever she is now, and she was living with him for a while. He goes to cheat on her with a trans woman thing. But that's not the part that's sloppy that I really have a problem with. Oh yeah, there's a whole train wreck of a life right there. It's like Jerry Springer type of drama. I swear. I mean, there's one point where covering the Gunt stuff all the time. It was becoming a Days of Our Lives sort of soap opera. It was becoming this rotating door of characters. Who's good? Who's the hero? Who's when the parents got in, when Faith's parents got in, we thought they were good people. Hell, in the very beginning, I thought Faith was a good person who just got duped. And I learned, no, she's not a good person. She's a manipulator too. I think it is proven. Let me check. We'll check the farms here as I rant about this. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. Let's go take a look there. I'm sure it's a highlight. Let me go take a look to the highlights. I do know this is what's on my chest here. Look, Ethan Ralph has Faith pregnant, right? And I think she's gone. She hasn't been around in a while. I don't know if she's at a psych hospital on a mental hold. Okay. I don't know if that's going on. I don't know if she left him. I don't know about that. But the thing that really that angers me about this, and I shouldn't be angry because this is Ethan Ralph. He is a deadbeat redneck alcoholic who's going to have a teenage baby mama. But that's the thing. In my line of work, what I can't stand are the dads that go around being sperm donors. They drop in loads, dump in loads, okay? But they don't stay around to raise the child. And these people, it doesn't matter what race they are, right? You know, we have Ethan Ralph who talk about all the time on the show about how about the black community needs more fathers, all this stuff. They need better role models, all this stuff. What is he doing? He's dropping loads and mentally retarded, mentally deficient 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, however she was at the time, dropping loads and quitting, going to someone else. I can't stand that. There's a lot of families. There's a lot of kids that are without a dad, because these guys will go around and just hit up chicks and drop loads in them and just leave. And then they want to complain about child support, all that stuff. Pay your fucking child support. You're not fucking there. And then they want to be like, oh, well, the mom's using this money. You know what? If you weren't around when the child was born, I understand there are variables. Sometimes things change, and maybe you develop as a person later on, right? Maybe things change and you reconnect with the child afterwards and all that stuff. Maybe there's factors as to why you're not there. But for those that are literally like the Ralphs, like the Ethan Ralphs, where they're just having drunk, sloppy, just, dude, completely intoxicated sex, not having a care in the world, and then apparently their sperm works. Of course their sperm works. Yes, Faith is pregnant with this child, maybe Digibro's child, who knows, but probably Ethan Ralph's child, and now he's hanging out with two E-Thoughts in Atlanta. Is that the father figure? Ethan Ralph, are you the father figure? Are you the father figure for the white race? No, you're not. I swear. Like, he has no right to talk about how the black community or any community needs fathers when he himself is a deadbeat piece of fucking shit. Dropping loads in, getting these women pregnant. And these women are fucking dumb. They'll open their legs up to anything. So I don't feel any sympathy for them. Okay? Like someone like Faith, she's a flat out idiot and a goddamn manipulator. She should have listened to her fucking family, her fucking parents. Faith, you're a goddamn fucking idiot. Mr. Vickers, you're an idiot too. Why the fuck did you give your daughter a phone? I said this before. Don't give your teenage daughter a fucking smartphone. What other options do you have? Get a fucking clam phone. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude, if you're going to give them a phone... look, this is what I would do. And this might sound really strict. Really strict. We all make mistakes as parents, okay? There's probably something I did you say I'm an idiot for. Look, I'm just in the moment. I'm just in the moment right now. I'm on my angry fucking rant. But why would you give your 13-year-old daughter a phone? A smartphone, one where she could and not supervise. I said this before on one of these Rant and Chills. When you give your teenage daughter a smartphone and she's on Discord or Twitter or whatever, all those guys she's talking to, just literally imagine all those dudes walking into your daughter's room and telling her to get butt fucking naked at any time, whatever, because that's what's fucking happening. Put it in perspective here. Put it in goddamn perspective about what you're doing when you give her a fucking phone. You're giving her access to any sort of person, anyone, and they're gonna try to fuck her and fuck you. Just keep that in perspective, because that's the reality. That's what's going on. So know that when you give your teenage daughter a phone, you better be like fucking communist China, supervise that fucking shit. It's not about freedom. Don't give me all that shit. No. You're under my house. I'm paying for that goddamn phone. Even if you are paying for the phone, you're under my house, my rules. Oh, you want to leave now? You want to leave? Okay. Or, hopefully things don't get that heated. But, we can have another discussion, another rant about how to deliver this sort of information, the sort of restrictions to your kids without it escalating. Like the tone I'm using right now, the way I'm talking right now is a little bit, well, it's just going to escalate things. Use the sort of tone right here. You're asking for it to be escalated, and you're asking to, we'll finish it with a reality check of some sort. Yes, they let her. The parents let Faith smoke weed, medicinal marijuana. Did it really help? Huh? What were the medicinal benefits? That she got high? That she was on Discord and got involved with Ethan Ralph and now is pregnant with his baby and he's out? He's out somehow. I don't know how this motherfucker does it. This fucker is disgusting. His gunt is cancerous. It's a fucking tumor. But I saw that live stream. I saw that Guns Across America thing or whatever, a brief moment of it, and as much as I could stand. I was like, this guy is actually talking to other chicks, and they're like flirting with them, and he's like getting involved with them. And I heard a rumor, I don't know if this is true, that supposedly he drugged a chick. I don't know if that's true. But he's out there, obviously fucking these chicks. Either fucking them or getting hand jobs or whatever. Dude, I know he's not married, but he has a live-in girlfriend that's pregnant. That is essentially married, okay? That is essentially married. And she's mentally ill. Where the fuck is she? Have you seen her? I haven't seen her, but then again, I haven't really been paying attention. Have you seen her? When was the last time you you saw Faith? When was the last time we actually saw her, or heard from her? If you give your son a smartphone, same thing. It's not a double standard. I was using the daughter because, yeah, there's a sort of a double standard there, okay? But same thing. If you give your son a smartphone, just imagine all those strangers going into his room and having any sort of conversation they want with him without you knowing, because that's what's happening here. Yeah, citation needed. I heard that on the fucking Boulder radio show. I was gonna say, man, that guy's still on the Ethan Ralph Gunt and drama stuff. But here I am talking about it. When I heard that he was getting involved with other chicks, when he has a chick pregnant living with him, I was like, dude, what the fuck? That sort of fucker is the reason why we have all these fucked up kids. All those fucked up kids that come from households that are broken and shattered. A drunk fucking mom that's on drugs and shit without a father figure there to be positive and offer structure. Because a father figure's not there, and if he is there, he's fucking drunk. On pills. That stuff pisses me off, and it should piss you off too. Think about it. Man, there's a reason why we have these kids all fucked up. There's a lot of reasons. But one of the reasons is the people that are fucking are fucked up themselves. You got sloppy, deadbeat, redneck alcoholic going around dropping loads in people. These fucking e-thoughts, they want to get famous any sort of way. They'll probably carry that baby to term and make a baby show out of it. And Faith, if she's really pregnant and she really has a kid, dude, I feel for that kid. There's a chance. Something could go really wrong up here. One day, Faith could be holding her little baby, breastfeeding and all that, whatever. And something snaps. Maybe she hears a voice from the devil or the voice from God, and she pulls an Andrea Yates and drowns the kid in the pool. That shit, bathtub, that shit fucking happens. And the Gunt wouldn't be able to stop it because the Gunt would be fucking doing a show. Now here's the thing. If Faith is still in the picture and she's just at a hospital for a medical hold or whatever because of her safety and others, I mean, she's all about the open relationship thing. I mean, she is really progressive. I don't know how progressive she is. Really, having a kid and having to take care of a kid, taking care of family, that really puts some things in check. And then you start realizing, wait a second. It's why how, you know, a lot of my very conservative family members around me, like aunts and uncles, they were, when they were teenagers, all about communism and rebellion, all that shit. But when they had a family, they realized, wait a second, oh, we have to pay taxes, whatever taxes going to. That's what it clicked in. Oh, wait a sec, some of these things we're advocating for is actually kind of stupid. Because no one wants to pay for shit, right? And families want stability. Anyway. Man, that really does get me pissed off. Pissed the fuck off. I'll tell you why it should piss you off too. Another reason why these dads that go around being sperm donors, why we should be livid at them and livid at the women who just open their legs for anyone. And they're not on the fucking pill. And they don't get it aborted or something. Because those kids, when they come out, and most likely they're going to have problems, they're going to have issues, they're going to have issues in their family life, you guarantee it. There's a good chance there are going to be products become wars of the state, where your tax money is actually spent on taking care of them. Think that. Think Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph's son or daughter, whatever it is, doesn't become a ward of the state. Most likely, though. Because his mom, he lives with his mom. His mom could actually probably somehow get guardianship of the child. See, here's what's going to happen. If there are a lot of drugs at Faith system, this is a guaranteed fact. At least it would be if it was in Texas. Okay, based on what I know. Okay, I can say this with certainty. If there are a lot of drugs in her system, and the child tested positive, and she tested positive, CPS is going to be right there that day. That day. And their question's going to be, the questions are going to be about the safety of the child. The safety of this newborn. And they're going to look at the household that she lives in. And if they see this felon, this alcoholic felon that may or may not have a gun in the home, that's a huge safety concern. So what CPS would do, if this was Texas, they would talk to the household members and have them take corrective action to make the house safe. Otherwise, other actions would have to happen. So if they talk to Ethan Ralph's mom, be like, hey, you know, what are you willing to do to provide a safe home here? Because Ethan Ralph, he's a felon. He's fucking drunk all the time. And, you know, what are you going to do? And Faith is mentally unfit. She's mentally ill. She's like suicidal half the time. You know, what are you going to do? Can you do this? But knowing how Ethan Ralph is, even if his mom tried to save and try to be the element of be the foundation that would help save and support the baby, support the child in that crisis, in that CPS crisis. If that were to happen, knowing Ethan Ralph's ego, knowing his attitude, and this is based on recent evidence, okay? See, Ethan Ralph went to, he was in Atlanta or something, and there was a rally there, and he came across an oath keeper, which are not really a cop, but they act like cops or whatever. And all he did was say, "Hey, can I get on the steps?" And the oath keeper was like, "No, you can't get on the steps." He's like, "Do you know who the fuck I am?" That's it. All what happened there was Ethan Ralph was trying to get on the steps of some place. The oath keeper bodyguard guy was like, "No, you can't." And immediately it escalated to, it just escalated to like, "Oh yeah, watch me, I'm gonna get up there." Like, Ethan Ralph has the attitude of a spoiled fucking child that never got a reality check. Dude, there's no way Ethan Ralph has ever been disciplined in his life at all. He never had the belt on him. He never had a chongla on him. He never had any sort of slap or anything. If he did, he cried to his mom, and his mom took care of it. But let me go back to what I was saying. Faith has that child. If she's still with Ethan Ralph, CPS is definitely coming in, and CPS is going to be like, "Hey, these people are going to have to move. They're going to have to get out of the fucking home because they are not safe. They're going to have to do services. They're going to have to go through all this stuff. Where's the child going to go?" Well, if they agree to do that, then the child can go stay with Ethan Ralph, Mama Ethan Ralph. Okay. But knowing Ethan Ralph's anger problems, that's not gonna fucking happen. That's not gonna happen at all. In fact, he's gonna challenge it and all this stuff, and it's gonna escalate, go to court, boom. Now the state has custody of the kid. That's based on experience. But that is me speculating on, what could happen, of course. We'll see. I mean, Faith is gone. We don't know where she's at. Is she there? Is she still in the home? Still in the crack shack with Ethan Ralph? Is she not? Let's see. Any thoughts about what I've said so far? Not so much chilling today. And also, isn't Digibro's girlfriend a tranny? I know she's into lolly. Is Ethan Ralph all about the lolly now? Is Ethan Ralph about fucking little anime children? He sees the big busty anime characters. He's like, no, I want the petite child form. No. Yes, so Ethan Ralph was declined by Oath Keepers for not and he seethed. The Oath Keepers are like, "No, you're not going up the stairs. You're not going up the stairs." There's a video of the altercation. Let me see if I can find that. Oh wait, is this? Okay, this is about the check mark. My account is banned from his channel. I don't know. All right, I'll get that clip. And I'll play it. Let's see if I get that clip here. Where is it at? Do you know who I am? Yes. That was great. Do you know who I am? And the Oath Keeper's like, no, I don't, and I don't care. That really set him off. We gotta take a look at this here. This is what I'm talking about. So I haven't verified this yet, but supposedly Ethan Ralph lost his verification on Twitter. Is that true, guys? Let me know in the chat. Because he openly called for doxing someone. Openly. I mean, this is a guy who openly said he dox Vosh's girlfriend or whatever. Does Vosh have a girlfriend? I think he has a boyfriend or something. I don't know. I don't really care. Isn't it shoe on head? I know Shuanhead wants to suck Vash's cock, which is sad. Come on now. Anyway. But even on the drunken peasant, see, he was like, yeah, I'll dox anybody. I'll dox you. I'll dox anyone. And that's a violation of the rules. Oh, here's the clip. Let me go ahead and lower the music here. You know, I get it to where this one app has a separate audio channel, and afterwards it just resets, so it's weird. All right, let me go and play this. Let me just put it on the screen here. It's very quick. Oh, now that's an old thing. All right, ready?
Staircase? Yes. Are you police? No. You can't stop me from getting on the staircase if I want to then. Sure, but...
Are you police? No. But then you can't stop me. Dude, there's gonna be... Ethan Ralph is really talking to a dude that looks like he's gonna handle his business. He's not police. Dude, he looks... I would just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that guy. I'm like, no, he looks ready, like he's gonna do something. Be able to do something. Like, he's not going to be playing around. He's serious.
About 30 of us are going to throw you off. I mean, you'll go to jail. No, we won't. I bet you will. Okay, try. I'm telling you right now, nobody's allowed on this staircase.
Can we not do this?
I don't think that's legal, sir.
Why is she on the staircase?
Yeah. I mean, I can go ask the officer.
Go ahead.
You think I won't?
Go ahead.
You don't know who I am, do you?
No, and I don't care.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck who you are either.
That's fine.
Okay.
We need to stay off the staircase, please.
He's not a cop. You can get on the staircase all you want.
He's not a cop. See, this is Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph has no respect for authority. But we know that because Ethan Ralph tried to punch a female cop and missed and got arrested for it. I haven't been watching the kill stream, but does Ethan Ralph, does he say he's pro cop, pro like Blue Lives Matter? I'm sure he does. He's a fucking hypocrite. But that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the guy is a fucking grifter and piece of shit.
Can't say shit.
He's fake. When I say grifter, I mean he's fucking fake.
Yeah, who are you? I'm Ethan Ralph, the kill stream, actually. You're live right now.
Awesome, fantastic.
Looking like a fucking...
I'm Ethan Ralph of the kill stream. You're right now. No one knows who that is outside your little bubble, man.
Moron. All right. Yeah. Yeah, look me up. I'm not hard to find. I won't.
I won't.
You up either. Oathkeeper, moron. Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. See, here's what I don't understand. People who still watch the kill stream and actually think when I say he, that Ethan Ralph actually cares about like Blue Lives Matter and really cares about authority and all that, really cares about respecting the law and all that. Ethan Ralph does not respect any law. Ethan Ralph is a fucking fake. He's a fucking piece of shit that never got fucking disciplined when he was a goddamn child. And because of that, he walks around in some sort of fucking, and like he's entitled, man. You know, like those fucking snowflakes that feel like they're entitled to anything and everything? That's Ethan Ralph, man. You know that fat ass fucking kid in your school? He was like probably like a bully or some shit. He eats everybody's stuff. But he like tries to mess with everybody, thinking that he can. But if you mess with him, he starts crying. He starts crying. You know, that's Ethan Ralph. That's who he is. So, we got to check on the Ethan Ralph check mark. If I do, incognito, I could find him, right? But should just be right here in the farms, if it's anywhere. Yes, yes. It's actually been, I feel like a confessing here. It's actually been 2 weeks since I've been on the Kiwi Farms. I was feeling pretty good, you know? Sometimes you feel like you're getting too invested in some crap and it's like, ugh. And say, here's a tweet, fucking Tifa. But there he has a blue check mark. Let's see. All right. I wonder if that was just fluff. That could just be fluff. Could just be fake news. Because I still see the check mark. Laugh out loud to all the dumbasses reporting this. I didn't actually dox anyone. Haha. You people are really stupid. I'll be sure to post this notice from Twitter clearing me if that's true. And it looks like he has a blue check mark. Steal. So, on that note, it looks like Ethan Ralph still has the blue check mark as verification. He still has it. So that's the problem also as well on the Kiwi Farm. Someone says something kind of spins off and it's like, oh, but really what it was is people hoping that it would be a certain way and it just isn't. It just hasn't been. Or it could just been like, you know, someone just messing around. But there's a lot of people that hate watch Ethan Ralph and a lot of them want to see him lose his verification. I don't really care one way or the other. I find it funny though. Me and in this mix, I kind of consider myself chaotic neutral, if you will, if that makes sense. Though, I do despise Ethan Ralph, especially how he behaves and what he is. I despise that very much. No respect. But then again, he wouldn't care. He doesn't even respect himself. Could you imagine living a day as Ethan Ralph? Fei gone true. Is that true? That is a good question, Solo. Is that true? Well, what can we go off of? The lack of information. Like, we haven't seen her around, and he's clearly going off with other girls, other e-thoughts, spending time with them, getting really close with them, and she hasn't said anything on social media about it. So where is she? Because you know she would if she could. If she is in a mental facility on hold, if that's true, I mean, that would explain why she doesn't have immediate access to her phone. Or maybe, what? I can't really think of the alternative, man. I really cannot think of the alternative. I will say tonight, I'll be doing a show, Hard Talk Radio, and we'll be talking to a, how to put this, a real life cannibal. At least someone who claims to be a real life cannibal. That will be something. That should be fun. If the guy's messing with me, I'll definitely get it. I'm changing it right here. See, I set it to play through this and does it. There we go. All right. So yeah, let's go over what we talked about here. Ethan Ralph is a father. Unless it's Digi Bros, but I'm willing to bet it's Ethan Ralph's. We saw the sex tape. We saw that he came inside her. I mean, we saw that stuff. So we can go and say, yeah, it's Ethan Ralph's child. Ethan Ralph impregnated Faith with this retarded drunk spunk. Okay? We don't hear anything from her other than the hostage message that she sent us all, saying that that pretty much in short, that there's nothing to worry about, that she's fine, when clearly she's not. Then she goes quiet for a while. We haven't heard from her. You have Ethan Ralph going around with other E-Thoughts. Flirting with them, getting really close to them. Probably having sex with them too. Getting really flirtatious with them. I mean, just dropping sperm. Hopefully not, but if that's happening, dropping sperm in these ladies. Because I don't think he knows how to use a condom. Hell, I don't think he knows how to even open a condom wrapper. The guy would be too drunk. I don't know if he could. Dude, I'm surprised Ethan Ralph can even drive a car. Okay? Keep that in mind. Ethan Ralph somehow drives. He drives. While drunk. Under the influence of whatever pills he takes. His mom's pills. Which is another reason why his mom would not be a good caregiver for the child. And it might be in the best interest for Faith's child to go become a foster kid. Might have a better life. Hey, at least you know she'll have a better access to shoes and clothes donated by celebrities and athletes and stuff. That's what happens, man. An athlete will donate a bunch of fancy Jordans to these foster kids. Now the foster kids, sometimes things happen. Well, at least they have a nice pair of Jordans. Don't you hate it when a cigar just goes out like that? It's like, why? Sometimes the filler, it's not packed right. That sounds messed up. It's not packed right. Yeah, I was pretty mad when I was ranting about Ethan Ralph just dropping sperm and other women. But now, the cigar is taking effect, and I'm actually kind of more chill about the whole matter. Kind of chill about it now. I don't know. I mean, it's funny. It's sad. It's gross. It's despicable. But the question I have is, what is the plan here for Ethan Ralph? What is the plan? Is there a plan? I don't think there is. It's just a drunken stupor, a drunken blur. I love that. I've been in that. You've probably been in that during a vacation. You got completely intoxicated and enjoyed a nice 2-day, 3-day spent just in a daze. Great fun. But you shouldn't live like that. That's not a way to live. Especially when you have a child on the line, have a kid coming in the future. Especially when you have a teenage, I guess soon to be bride, but I guess not. I mean, they're not going to get married if he's fucking around with the chicks, right? Faith is insecure. She has attachment issues. We covered that before. You know, I wonder if See, if he's doing that, if he's going around talking to these other chicks, what Faith would do if she's feeling really spiteful and jealous, maybe to rekindle the flame of a former relationship. Has anyone talked to Chris? What's his name? Chris Carr? I don't know what the fuck his last name is. I banned him from my Discord because he was a pedo. I mean, it's not a good look for an adult to be flirting with a fucking 16-year-old. Or however old she was, I think 16. That's not a good look. Sending nudes. That's, nope. Nope. When that information came out, I was like, yep, you're gone. If the gun is your father, you tie that umbilical cord into a noose. Yes. Halfway crook. Yes, halfway crook. Because I wonder if she has reached out to him. Now, can you trust what he says? Whatever he says, ask for receipts. Always ask for receipts. All right. Well, I think we'll wrap it up the stream. I actually have some work I have to do. It is what it is. Got slammed this week on a Monday. Gotta take care of some stuff. Gotta take care of kids that are the product of someone like Ethan Ralph. You have a good one.